Well, look what the Frost Beast done dragged up in here. What's happening, guys? Listen, first and foremost, we're gonna breeze right through this. The news, the future of fire news. Yeah. All right. So some things going on here. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. This is actually really good. A lot of people are really happy about this. You get an additional chance to get a CTP. Now you do have to make the decision whether, you know, I think the three best things in here, if you like the icons, you got the Deadpool icon, the tier 2 ticket, you know, depending on where your account's at, and then you got a CTP, right? So it's like another free CTP. Now, you know, you do have it's random, right? But you know, it's something. It's all random, right? Okay, so there's that. There's also this. I definitely suggest to play this. It's double the amount of bios you get for these characters here. Phantom X is first, and then it's Domino after. So you know, you're not getting them both at the same time. And if you have any cards to unequip, I suggest you do that during this time from the 15th to the 19th. And then you got these gifts. I mean, I guess these are kind of useful right now. I could definitely use the feathers. You know, I've been talking about you know, Awakening Nightcrawler. I still kind of want to do that, but you know, we'll see because, you know, we need Rogue and X-23. Although I do have Rogue almost all the way ranked up. I think her gears are at 24, level 70, and then X-23, I think her gears are still at 20. So all right, there is that. There's the forums. And so today's video is, let me get rid of this here. Today's video is okay, it's all about Cable. It's all about Cable. And see, thing is this, I had some other things on the docket, right, that I wanted to get to, but certain things just have a shelf life, like Cable, because you can use them in ABX today, and I think it's a perfect opportunity to showcase his different rotations, because there was some controversy on the last video that I put out. Yeah, you know, I kind of jumped the gun. I was a knucklehead and didn't really explore too many rotations for him, but I figured it out. I figured out the very best rotation for him. I think some other creators might have put something out on this, but I'm gonna cover it anyways, just because that's what I do. And I'm going to show you my ABX run, and actually I have some different tips, you know, kind of like guide and strategy on ABX, and some of the things that you kind of want to pay attention to, some of the things you want to do or don't do. And then so I'm going to show you the run. I have a run recorded. I'm going to show you that, and then I'm going to show you how his other rotations kind of compare. I'm not going to do a whole run. I'm just going to do up to the first roar with the other rotation, so you know, you can see. You'll get an idea of, you'll definitely be able to see which rotation is best. And then you know, because some things definitely change going into null. And now I'll take him into null. I'll take him into null and showcase the different rotations, and as well as his other uniform, and show you which one is actually better now, because I did this already, but I didn't do it with the new and improved rotation. Yes, so that is what we're gonna do. I'll put a timestamp in the video for when that's gonna begin, the gameplay. There was also something else. Oh, cards. I want to talk about this real quick, because I actually did some polls. I did some card polls here, and if you don't have the monsters set right now, and I actually have this recorded. Maybe I'll try to throw it in. Maybe not this video, maybe the next one. But I did some polls. I actually did quite a few, and I swear it's like either every one or at least every other, I was getting monster cards. Some of the polls, some of the you know, the times 10, I was getting like 2 monster cards in it. So if you don't have that set, like, they definitely increase the either they increase the drop rate, or just because they got rid of the 1 and 2 star cards. Excuse me, you know, they're just more likely to drop now. I've gotten like the whole set like a bunch of times over, and I'll tell you, when I initially went for it, it took me, man, so many crystals to get it, so many crystals. So it perfect time to start, you know, getting those sets in right now. So yeah, and also right now the chance up for all cards. So I think that's the best time to, if you're going to pull any cards, that's the best time to do it. Oh, actually, I want to do this with you guys. So I got some of the, where are they? I got some of these Dawn of X chests, right, where you can get cards in them. And here, let's pull these real quick. Let's grab these guys up. So I got 3 of these with 6 boxes each, so 18. I'll probably go ahead and get the rest of them, the smaller packs, the ones that only have 2 in there. But here, let's pop these open in case anybody is considering getting these. You know, you can at least see what I'm getting out of them. And I mean, you know, it's not always going to be the case. Okay, some TCP. Man, those they got to take those out of there. Like, you get so many. Like, are you going to be reforging that many CTPs? I don't think so. Okay, 2 cards. 2 cards. You got the gold. I don't want the gold. I mean, the feathers are actually okay for me right now. So the crystals, I just don't want the crystals. Don't want the crystals. 5-star card, not really. And getting gold. Okay, more 6-star cards. Seems like the drop rate, I mean, 1 million golds. All right, all right. But the 6-star cards are definitely better. So out of 18 chests, let's see how many cards. 1, 2, that's not a 6-star. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 6-star cards out of 18 boxes. And then, you know, you got some gold, some feathers, some crystals sprinkled in there. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I honestly expected it to be a little bit worse. Okay, so there's that. Let's jump into the butt first. Let's jump into the comments. I got a couple account lookups here. So let's rock and roll. Where's the first guy? There he is right here. All right, so from MFF Doom, he says, are you from Strong Island? I knew it. I'm from Queens. If you're serious about the Shadowland run, I'm going to take a look. I did 1354 months ago before cards. Oh, 135. He did stage 135 4 months ago before cards. Okay, so yeah, I'm guessing you can get way higher. Like I said, my highest stage was 127. That was a while ago, so I'm guessing I can get quite a bit higher. But I'm lacking on, you know, like non-tier 3 Awakened tunes, you know, built up to like level 70 and so on. So I'm going to be working on that. This comment goes all the way down. I gotta crouch down. Okay, so it says Rogue would do wonders with a rage. I'm sure you have one, and you'll use it on her with new uni anyway. Arachnite can do Spider stage at level 66 or 68. Proc on Hulkbuster. Human Torch level 62 can do Luna Iceman stage. Save someone better for later. Yeah, I think you know, I've been using stronger tunes than I actually need to on those stages. So I'm gonna try to take this guy's advice here. It says Craven can do into the 40s. So I actually I'll be building him up. And for those pesky villain relays, for you maybe 60. Push Karat further up. Inferno can do a symbiote stage in the 50s, maybe 70s. Push up others. Falcon can do that stage with 2 blasts, 1 speed. Winter Soldier easily. Slapstick can do one of the 33 fights at level 62. The 2 1-minute runs. Ronin is money. If you take him to 66, 64, 66, or even 70, he can do work. Same with Gwenpool. So I think I'm going to build Gwenpool up to 70. I'll probably do Ronin to like 66. I'll get Torch to 62. And then, you know, maybe even Arachnite. I think I have Arachnite either 64 or 66 already, so I'll be taking your advice on that. All right, thank you for that, man. I appreciate it. All right, what do we got next? Why can't I find that? Where is it? There you are. All right, next up we got Guru. Our Guru. He says, what's your highest clear in Shadowlands? 27 or 127. I watch your whole videos. Man. Your voice is good. Just avoid haters, man. Yeah, you know what? There's gonna be haters wherever you go, no matter what you do, right? There's really no avoiding them, but you know, we can block them out. And that's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna pay much attention to them. That's the thing. All right, thank you for that. Next up, Corey Collins says, I think Winter Soldier, or see if a new character gets added that might be better for tier 3 selector. Yeah, because I asked what character I should use that tier 3 selector on. Since all those characters ready tier 2, I don't use my Black Panther, and I don't have any of the other tier 3s. I kind of regret my Winter Soldier at 70, but I used to kill in PvP with him, Quicksilver and Jean Grey. Yeah, that was probably a while ago, right before some of these other metas you know, got put in the game. Yeah, thanks for the comment. Oh, and I remember you commented on the last one. You left your IGN. And I didn't get your account. I said leave it in the next one, but you didn't leave it, man. And I'm not going to do investigating or digging. If you don't leave it, that's just that. But I appreciate the comment. Maybe we'll get you in one of the next ones, brother. All right, next up. This is a crime side. It says, copied and pasted my comment for reference since you didn't get a look it up account video. Looking forward to this. So he did this. He did this. This is the same situation as the last guy. It says, veteran player here with the proposition. I'm currently sitting on 3 rages, 3 energies, 3 insights, and 1 regen in my inventory. I'm looking to maximize my null clear level, increase ABX score, and remain competitive in DRX in that order. Hope you're up to Godzillanator my account. Love the content regardless. Stay breezy. IGN crime side. Okay, so he says, what does he want to do first? So null, ABX, and then DRX. Okay, so let's take a look at this guy's account. All right, and here we are. Yeah, in case you didn't notice. So some people like the glasses, some people don't. So I'll be popping them on and off between clips. How you like that? How you like that? All right, so I did a little reconnaissance before I turned the camera back on, just to make this a little bit quicker. Okay, your cards look really good, man. Cards look great. I mean, I really have nothing to advice to give you. You seem like, you know, you're doing pretty good. The thing is, like, I don't know, are you PvE or are you PvP? Because you got this card here, and this is mainly a PvP card, and it's got that proc on it, which is pretty good. It's not as good as the other proc on that Avengers card, but not bad. Not bad. I mean, you have really good cards. You know, you probably want to. It looks like you're okay. What do you got? Physical attack on that. Mind resist on that. You know, I don't know what your premium card situation looks like in your crystal situation if you're gonna go and roll these, but you know, I'd probably, you know, roll this one. Try to get like one of the attack stats with, you know, at least 2% pierce on the card. It shouldn't be that hard because you probably only want to lock. You might want to lock the crit damage or the attack speed. I mean, it seems like you would have enough attack speed. You know, crit damage is kind of low, but, you know, as you continue crafting your cards, you'll get some of these additional stats, and then you'll have more leeway and lenience when doing that. But you look good there. Okay, he said 3 rages, 3 energies, and 3 rages, 3 energies, 3 insights, and 1 regen. Okay, so first off, energies. I'm going to say Cable, Moon Knight, so you don't have anything on Moon Knight, so Cable, Moon Knight, and those would be my top 2, and then either Sentry or Gambit, okay? And then if you don't give Sentry the energy, give him the regen. But if you do give him the regen, or if you do give him the energy and you don't give him the regen, give the regen to Silver Surfer, because you got nothing on him, you have nothing on him. Cable, Gambit, and Moon Knight, they all have just have procs. And I noticed you have some Odin's blessings on Thanos. You have like a heal one. You know, either make a decision, either PvP or PvE for this guy. I'm going to be stripping my Thanos down, giving him a pure PvP build. I'll be giving him a regen. I might even forge one for him. So yeah, I maybe leave the HP one on him, but definitely get the other 2 off. Give them to Moon Knight. And for the rages, okay, so you said you care about null, ABX, and then DRX in that order. So okay, so some of that stuff, you know, should take care of null. As far as your rages go, it looks like you're weak on Universal Superhero Female Day, and you have destruction on her, and you just have a kind of, you know, weak proc on Medusa, because that's your team. That's Medusa, Captain Marvel, and then Phyla-Vell. So, one of the insights, give the Phyla-Vell. Okay, so your insights: Phyla-Vell, Ghost Panther, White Fox, Coulson. I'd say 3 out of those 4 will serve you well. Okay, and then for your rages, okay, give Valkyrie a rage. She's actually really good, because you team her up with Moon Knight, right? Him energy, her rage, and then I give a rage to Captain Marvel, right? If you do care about ABX, right? She is meta for ABX still. Her and Medusa. Now you could give Medusa just a proc. She works with a proc, and so you got one for her. Apocalypse, give him a rage, and the last one was, who was the last one? Oh yeah, those are the 3. So Valkyrie, Captain Marvel, and Apocalypse. Okay, and then like I said, the energies: Cable, Moon Knight, and either Sentry or Gambit. And if you don't give the regen to, if you don't give him energy, give him regen for Sentry. And if you do, then give the regen to Silver Surfer. All right. Hope that helps you out, brother. All right, next up, we have this guy here. Okay, so this guy's been asking me to check his account for a little while. All right, and here we are. Okay, here are his cards. Let's see what he's got. So he's got really low ignore defense. And again, you're missing all of the card set bonuses. Oh, hang on, I forgot to put the glasses on. Professor Zilla in the house now. All right, so you're missing all the card set bonuses. Get those. You're really low on ignore defense. I would definitely fix that. This card here, you either get the attack stat or the proc on it. I would definitely do that. This card here, you got the all attack, but you can also have max HP and I believe crit damage on it, or it might be just like crit rate. I don't know. Either way, you're missing 2 of those stats, but 6 quality, so it's kind of tough. This card here, this one you're missing the max HP and the crit damage on it potentially. I'd probably maybe try to roll that depending on what you get on your crafted stats. And yeah, just fix that ignore defense and keep getting those tokens and keep plugging away at that. All right, let's take a look at his characters here. Okay, so he's got destruction on this guy. Yeah, I don't think he does well with destruction. And you got all these Odin blessings on him. No, I would not do that. And you have all these Odin blessings on a character you have authority on. And it's Thanos. He works much better with regen if you have the option, and her with destruction. So we established that if they have penetration on skills, that it kind of makes might as well just have a 200 proc, crit damage, guard break, obelisk on them. And okay, so that's not bad, but you got some Odin's blessings on him, a little mix, PvP, PvE. Yeah, Deadpool, as far as I know, maybe with the new uni, I haven't tested it out yet. That's going to be one of the next videos. I'll see if he has any PvP value, but as far as I know, yeah, I wouldn't necessarily do that. Okay, that's a pretty good obelisk there. And let's see, lightning damage 200, not bad. Okay, let me just make sure. Okay, so you have these Odin's blessings on them with that. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. You're spreading these Odin blessings too thin and on the wrong characters. And if you have an energy, give that to her. I mean, the Odin blessings on her are fine, but just give her an energy if you have one. I mean, if not, like, next 50% off CTP on him, get that offer, give it to a character that, you would actually use with that, because you're not going to use her for any PvP, right? Because this is like kind of slash PvE, PvP obelisk, or CTP rather. So yeah, oh yeah, get the energy off of her, give it to her, 100%. And then for okay, good. Okay, so probably using her for ABX, not too shabby. But yeah, again, if you don't care about ABX, you can get much more value, right? Because it's just one day for Captain Marvel. Get much more value giving those to a character like give those to Sharon Rogers or Moonstone, all those all those Odin's blessings, and they're going to do much more work for you. You can use them in many other game modes, and you're just sacrificing like one day of ABX. But if you care about your score, you care about your rank, then keep those on her. Okay, not bad. I like that. And what do you got on this guy? Lightning damage 200 proc, ignore dodge is actually really good. Really good, especially when you get all those crafted stats. You don't necessarily need like crit damage and all that. Okay, judgment on Vader A. Bill, not bad. I like the energy on Moon Knight. I like that as well. And working on these guys. So yeah, work on Moonstone. Definitely get Cable. Got the energy on him. I like that a lot. And yeah, maybe looks like you may be missing like Bullseye's really good. Yeah, Moonstone, Moon Knight. Where obviously you're gonna finish this guy off. And Apocalypse with a Greed. I mean, maybe if you want to use them for so Greed is not a PvE CTP. It's just not. It doesn't do work for you in PvE. It's purely PvP. So if you want him for PvP, I do that. Otherwise, like if you have a Rage, give it to Apocalypse, and he'll do some work for you in ABX. He's not that good for Null, but he is really good for Danger Room Extreme. All right, I hope that helps you out. Yeah, something I forgot to mention. So, yeah, for some of your next characters, right, after you finish Moon Knight, try to get Moonstone if you can afford the Epic Pack. Gambit's really good. I see you already have him, right? You should be able to, rank him up rather easily. Odin, really good. I don't know about Greed on him. He's really good for Null, so if you have a Rage, give that to him. And, Cable looks like you're finishing off, and this guy you're finishing off. So that should keep you busy for a little while there. And move those Odin's Blessings, too, whenever you get the chance. Next up, we have Omar here. So he says, please make a video on squad battle, best teams with gameplay. Okay, so if a lot of people, I mean, do you guys want to see that? Do you want to see squad battle? If you do, I mean, I can do that for sure. I mean, I've done a couple in the past here. So here, let me just show you some team ups here. I autoed this Deadpool team, but the best one for the Speed Mutant Villain is Kitty Pryde lead, I use you know, X-23 and in Deadpool. And the funny thing is, you could actually use Deadpool here with different uniforms, even the male one. So I don't know what's going on there with that. So you can use them with the new one. I tried it, and it didn't seem, this one seemed to actually do a little bit better, but maybe I need more practice with the other one. This is the best team here. I use so Nick Fury lead, White Fox and Luna Snow for right there. Best team here is going to be Ghost Panther, Nova, and Ghost Rider. Best team here is, you want this guy's lead, Anti-Man's lead. I use him for damage, and then I kind of use a Molecule Man just for rounds 1 and 2. He's good for, you know, he's got some AoE on his skills here. Best team up here is, you know, you could use, so Ancient One has his other uniform on, but you could use Ancient One lead or Ironheart's lead with Moonstone and Sharon Rogers. That's going to be your best team, and you could swap Moonstone into Awaken and then swap Sharon Rogers, and that's going to get you the best score. I scored like over 9 million with this team up. So there's that. All right, next up. But yeah, if you guys really want to see like you know, squad battle guides, I just don't think that many people are into it right now. You know, let me know. All right, next up we got 13. He says, "Love your vids, man. Can you roast me, please? IGN star 666." And then GT Butt says 25% Pierce can't be roasted. I'm guessing he looked at his account. I want to know where I can improve. So this guy says, all right, so yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now. I already roasted a couple people's accounts. So you know, maybe we'll get you in another one. You know, you can. What the hell is... That was an Amber Alert. That was an Amber Alert. I don't know what's going on there, but that shook me up, man. That shook me up. Whoa, something about a Nissan. Somebody on the getaway. I don't know. They probably got a kid or something with them. That's usually what those are, right? That's what the Amber Alert is. Man, some people are strange, man. All right. Okay, moving on here. So yeah, I'm not gonna look at, if you want me to check your account out, you know, post your IGN in the next video, but don't spam your IGN. And I'm going to say this, because I actually have a comment in here that kind of brings it up. But if you leave your IGN more than once, so you could leave it on different videos, but if you leave it more than one time on the same video, I'm purposely not going to look at your account. Okay, so forewarning, if I see your IGN more than once on the same video in the comments, I'm not going to look at it. All right, so next up here, we have BG says, that first account was the funniest and dumb in my entire life of gaming. So yeah, this is the one where I did the roast on that crazy account. So what I think actually happened is the guy, he kind of went in there and he just destroyed his account. Basically, he got fed up with the game, and so I'm hearing that he couldn't clear null. So he got so mad that he did all that ridiculous stuff. So I mean, either way, like, you should be with that account. I'm guessing like he had rages and he had actually good you know, decent builds. If you're VIP 20, right? Hang on. First of all, you should be able to know what to do, how to build your characters so they can clear high content. So I mean, either way, man, like, you know, that's still you know, bad on you, dude. If you're VIP 20, you can't clear it all. Man, I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing something very, very wrong. All right, so next up here, he says, Ismail MS says, the null clears were really impressive, man. I'm speechless. So this was my stage 39 clear with 3 other clears in the video. He says, anyways, appreciate if you could review my cards too. I'm stuck at null stage 9 trying to clear the 100-second challenge with Moonstone. I'm thinking my cards need help. So yeah, I'm not going to look at your account. In this one I already did too, so leave your IGN in one of the next videos and maybe I'll try to help you out. But a team up, Cyclops lead, either Raven or Valkyrie with Moonstone. You definitely need Moonstone to try and do that. It looks like you already have Moonstone and you're doing it with her. So yeah, I would use her to try to do it with that team up. Next up, we have this guy says his readme is his name. He says, yo, I'm new. Your videos are awesome. Please help me with a video of how to build characters strong. I hope you will. Yeah, I can do this. Maybe you give like a tutorial, some kind of guide on what to do, how to build characters up. If you guys actually want to see that, so I can show you how to properly build characters, right? To use the least amount of gold, resources, you know, things that you're gonna do that would potentially have you backtracking and fixing stuff in the future. Let me know if that's something you want to see. It's not a bad idea though. Okay, this guy's Amar says, I would love to see YouTube shorts featuring your bloopers and World Boss Legend, World Boss Ultimate. If you have time though, much love, man. I appreciate the love and support. Yeah, if you guys want to see something like that, you know, that's something that never really crossed my mind. But if you want to see like outtakes and stuff like that, I could totally do that. The thing is, like, I can't do it from really any previous videos because I delete all the content just because like it's taking up a lot of space on my computer. But I can start like planning for something like that moving forward if that's something that you guys want to see. All right, next up, this guy says, you drop a lot of money in game, man. Are you in Cynic Alex Alliance? If you can review. So I'm not going to be able to review account, just like I've been saying. So Cynic Alex, he's been in my alliance for the longest time. And he just, so I just learned this yesterday, as a matter of fact, that he left my alliance, but he plans on coming back. He left to go to a different alliance, for like an AC alliance, because you know they're in the top 100 and they're playing the New York map. But we're in the top 100 too, and you know we're playing the New York map as well. So I'm not really sure. You know, he didn't have to leave in order to play that map. So I'm not really sure, you know, what's going on. Maybe he has other reasons why he did it. I'm guessing that's what it is. But then we're in the same alliance. He left with the intention of he's coming back. At least that's what he said. So he said, if you'll have me, then I'll come back. So that's that. All right. Next up, this guy says, from Islam. He says, great video, man. I will say make a separate video or do a stream in a week where you roast all of the accounts, so all the players can get roasted. I know it's not easy to roast every single player. You got that right. I mean, it's not easy. You see how long it takes for one. Can you imagine if I roasted like 10 in a single video? No way, Jose. For that, just roast all players' cards and give them suggestions. Cards are the most important part of the game, so if cards get better, most players can most of the players' problems get solved. And thanks. Yeah, you're very true. An IGN there. Leave your IGN in one of the next videos. I'll try to get you in, man. I'll look out for you. Yeah, so that's very true. So yeah, maybe I could just, you know, do a video where I'm talking about like card strategy and kind of guide, you know, some things you want to do in order to better serve your account in terms of cards go. And then this would prevent, you know, as many roasts, right? As many players that feel like they need help. And then, you know, maybe I could even do maybe one account moving forward, right? If I do something like this where, you know, I get a bunch of people in and you know, in a stream, right? If you come to the stream, you know, you tell me your account and I'll pull it up then, right? Gives people encouragement and motivation to get to the stream other than just to watch the stream, get a little something extra out of it. So, yeah, not a bad idea. All right, next up here, we have Kate House. Okay, so this person says, I asked you to roast my account for more than 5 times now. I got bored of asking to put my IGN. Every video you make made me don't want to anymore have the energy to do it all over again. And then this guy, Vila, says, it's just commenting on a video. It doesn't take more than 10 seconds. I think that's true. It doesn't take much time or effort just to put a comment in a video. But, you know, I'm sorry you feel that way. But the thing is, you know, you could leave it on every video, and it's going to increase your chances. Like I said, don't leave it more than one time. That's only going to aggravate me. But, you know, and it's only going to increase your chances. I can't, you know, do everybody's account. Like, I hope you understand that. I hope you don't get mad. It's not personal in any way, shape, or form. It's pretty much mostly random. And that's that. So I mean, if you don't want to leave it, you know, don't leave it. I'm sorry that I haven't gotten to you, but you know, if you continue to leave it, like I said, one time, it'll increase your chances. All right, next up here, this guy says, you mentioned Venom isn't the most viable option. He does way better for me than Moon Knight, and I've capped the ABX score when 7 million and got quite a few first places in GBR with him. Yeah, I mean, Venom, he's not a bad character. He's not a bad character, but I just think there are many other characters in the game that can do what he does much better. And Moon Knight, for me, he scores more in ABX, although I haven't tried Venom really in ABX, like really at all. I had basically the same build I have on Carnage. I had on Venom, 16 Odin's Blessings, you know, the whole 9. And I ended up taking off him just because I just didn't see the value of having that build on him. You know, and Carnage now too. I might, you know, rip that off of Carnage unless, you know, somehow he makes a comeback in some way and he's useful. I mean, he's not bad for, like, he's actually pretty good for null. It's just I'm just not using him. you know, I have other characters that can play. So if other characters get introduced to the game and they seem more viable, then you know, I might do that. All right, so that is that. That's all of the account lookups, all the comments, all that sort of thing. So so first and foremost, I'm gonna pull up the ABX Run. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you Cable's build right now, and then we're going to go into it. So I actually gave this man a full stack because Cable, I think he has the highest potential to increase your ABX score out of any other character. So, you know, giving him the most love is going to help you further along than any other character, in my opinion. So, you know, if you care strongly about ABX, putting as much love into this man, it will serve you well. Fully awakened ISO-8 set, and I had a Mighty with beatdown on him, with the max beatdown, and I ended up swapping it for this because beatdown has no effect, in my opinion. From what I've seen, beatdown has 0 effect in ABX, and so I put this 20% all attack on him, and that's that. So here, let me pull up this run, and I'm going to show you what's going on. All right, so check it out. What I'll do is, after I show you this run, I'll go into the skill preview and I'll show you exactly how you want to operate with the skills. I'm guessing a lot of people who are watching this video probably know already, but I'll at least touch on it, you know, just in case there are people that don't. So there's a few variations with his rotation. What I was using before was you do 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, and then 3, 4, 2 tier 3. There's another one where it's 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, cancel into tier 3 on the same rotation. And the one I'm doing is 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4, 2, tier 3, cancel into 5. So you want to cancel the tier 3. I found out that works best. I'll show you after this run. I will bring him in just up to the first roar, and I'll show you how these other rotations compare. But let's rock and roll in this run here, and you'll see. So 3, 4, 2, 5. I've seen some people canceling the 4. So like right there when the 4 came off cooldown, they cancel into the 4, into the 3, into the 2, and then into the 5. But this is just what I'm doing, so I found, you know, works pretty well. And then cancel the tier 3 into the 5. Now sometimes the tier 3 doesn't actually want to hit, and it's kind of annoying. But so if that happens to you and, you know, you're running, don't, you know, it's not an occurrence. Don't think it's necessarily you. So yeah, you see, I tried to hit it and it didn't go off. That tends to happen. It's not the worst. Honestly, you know, I feel like you could probably even run without even touching his tier 3, and you'd get somewhere in the same ballpark. I feel like you would. So okay, let me pause it. So okay, so the best team up is Cyclops, Lee, Coulson, and Cable. Obviously that's what I have. I actually have insight on both of the other characters, but yeah, obviously you only need it on one. Only one actually works. And to cancel the roar, Cyclops strikes for you. Cyclops strikes for you on the first one and the third one. Well, all of them, but for the second roar, you actually want to use the co-op button. You want to use the co-op button for that. And on the third, so yeah, there, you probably couldn't see me try to hit it, but I did try to hit it. And you could actually, you know, I found you could flow basically each rotation, like without like stopping attack. Like right now I could go into it. It's just so you run the risk of having, you know, one of the procs activating again. So yeah, you could hit, you know, cancel the 4 there in 3, but yeah, you saw I tried to hit the tier 3 again. It just didn't work. So this happens. It happens frequently, not every time. But so here you actually want to hit the co-op. You just include the co-op in the rotation. I do 3, 4 co-op, 2, 5, or what I do 2 tier 3 and then 5. That's just the way I did it. And of course he strikes again right after, right? But yeah, it's just the way the timing works with the striking, that you got to hit the, so it went off there, worked well there. You know, you just got to be precise. You got to have fast fingers in order for this rotation to work. and you want to get a feel for the beast movement. So he can guard break you, the beast. He actually, like, if you start going into a rotation and he jumps at you, he'll pull you out of the rotation. Okay, right here, important thing to note. If you are attacking, like, you see where I stopped attacking here. So I stopped it. I purposely pulled myself out of this rotation here. So I could have kept going. I pulled myself out of the rotation, and you know why? It's because Cyclops, he'll strike. Like, if I would have kept on that 5, Cyclops would have came out and he would have striked. So that's why you got to be mindful of that. Like, if you're doing it and you're attacking like right up to the roar, Cyclops will strike for you. I tried it a bunch of times, and sure enough, like, because the increase in score, you actually get, like, I've been at this point and I had at least 200,000 points more, but Cyclops came out, he strike it, and I didn't get to cancel. So, you know, just to play it safe, I just pulled myself out of the rotation, and I suggest you probably do the same too if you're experiencing that problem there. So you see, now he comes out and strikes, cancel the roar, and there you go. And this isn't my best run. I have one that's slightly better. Not a whole lot better, but a little bit better. And I want to say, I feel like this run, it didn't feel like the smoothest run. But yeah, sometimes, you know, you're going to want to position yourself on different sides of the beast to avoid his attack. And see, like right there, well, the jumping attack is what you need to worry about. But you can just have a constant flow going into the skill. So yeah, I see 9.75 million. I think that's pretty good for today. I feel like I probably could go a little bit higher, but you know, I don't have the time to continuously run ABX over and over again. I wish I did, but unfortunately I don't. And I'll show you my cards here. So Pierce doesn't have really, I mean, some people say it has like 1%, you know, for 1 damage, but I really don't think it does. But I do have a lot of, I have a high energy attack, so I have 141.8 energy attack. I had all attack on this card. I rolled it. I now have energy attack, so my physical attacking days might suffer a little bit just because of that. Okay, now let me go in here, let me queue up, and let me get a run where I'm showing you the other rotations here. All right, here we go. Let's see if we could actually get this one right here, where we you know, I feel like this one, it's difficult to get the proc right every time. So I'm actually gonna step out of the way here. See, I'm tapping on the tier 3, and it just, like, it just doesn't want to hit. It just doesn't want to hit. And yeah, I think that I didn't get the full proc there. I could totally tell because the damage should be quite a bit higher at that point. So let's see if we can get this right here. So yeah, I've seen people do 4, 3. Yeah, see, I'm tapping it. So I think, let's see if we actually got it. I think we might have. We might have. Although I feel like it's usually a little bit higher there at that point. But yeah, you see, I'm trying to go into it, and it's tough, it's tight. I feel like with this one, you almost want to wait until like the 5 is almost off cooldown. I found that actually it allows you to proc on that a little bit better. Like if I just wait an extra second. So I think we actually got the full proc on that one. But if you look in the other run, so yeah, I'm falling like a million short using that rotation. Now I think, you know, with maybe better procs, you know, you can get it a little bit better, but I don't think that's the best. I don't think that's the best rotation. The rotation that I was using in the run that I showed you, that one, in my opinion, is definitely the best. You know, you don't have to worry about the headache of whether or not that fell into the proc or not. You know, he's the rotation's tight enough as it is, right? So yeah, I just wanted to show you the difference between those two there. Now I'm gonna pop into. I was thinking about showing the other one as well, but honestly I don't think it's necessary. I think it's just a waste of time. I think it's a waste of time. So what we're gonna do is this. You know, let me show you what it looks like with his other unit. All right, so yeah, I just wanted to pull up to show you guys where I was on that run. So I was at about 4.5. Okay, so it's not a million points behind, but you know it's about a half a million. I'd say on average it's probably like a half a million points behind. Although I've scored a little bit higher using that rotation because I was using that for when I started running ABX for the day. So you know there's some variation there. You know, it all depends on where your procs land. But trust me when I tell you that one I used in the run that I showed you is better. Now I have his X-of Swords uniform equipped now, and we're gonna do a run with this. This one actually isn't all that far behind his other uniform with the better rotation. It's not. Here we go, X-of Swords. Let's see exactly how it stacks up with the Summer Days uniform. I will tell you, it's not that far behind. It's behind, but it's not that far behind. I'm doing the same rotation, the 3, 4, 2, 5 into the tier 3. I've seen people like sprinkle in 2 and 1 a little bit differently, but you know, I feel like you know the added benefits not all that great for just adding more confusion with his rotation and the additional danger to just get off proc and all that. So this is what I stick with, and I think it works pretty well. And this is the one that I would do if I didn't have the Summer Days uniform. So yeah, I mean, the Summer Days is better, but you obviously can't buy that now. You can get this one, and it's really good. Okay, so 4.25. I showed you in the other one. I was at about 4.5, right? And I will tell you that I've been at 4.86. I remember that number specifically for some reason, but I've been at that point by the first roar. But sure enough, it wasn't one of my highest runs, so I would imagine I can go even a little bit higher than where my high score is. But you know, the potential on this one should be even a little bit greater as well. So I don't know. I'd say it's a good 250,000 points behind. You know, by the first roar. Obviously, that's going to stack up as you know you go through the run a little bit further. But you know, in case you were wondering, that's where it is. All right, now let's go into null, and we're just going to do 60 to 30. I'm just going to compare the X-of Swords with that rotation, and then the Summer Days with the new rotation that I'm doing. You know, this one I wasn't doing in the previous video, so now we're going to see exactly what the difference is there as well for the testing here. Although you know there's so many variables in null, and I'm not the biggest fan of doing these comparisons in here as much as I originally was, but you gotta compare them some way, right? Okay, very nice. We got the proc. It seemed to work out pretty well. And we're just going to get stuck. We're going to get stuck on purpose. We're not going to hit the co-op. We're not going to switch. I don't know. Maybe that wouldn't be a bad idea, switching. I'm guessing it can't be that far behind. Now I know you can go with 4, 3, 2, 5. You can do something like that just to get into the rotation a little bit quicker, but I don't know. I don't like doing that. I feel like it creates a lot of confusion with the rotation. Okay, hopefully we don't die here. We definitely hit 1 here. Oh, come on. Okay. Well, we lost the 4 there. We'll see if that happens with the other uniform. If things stay even. Okay, we should get him down here. Okay, so 349, 3. We'll call it 350, right? We kind of got blindsided there. All right, let's try this again. We're running it with the Summer Days uniform this time. Summer Days. Here we go. Okay. I like it. We definitely got that proc there. So we're gonna sit on this. We got hit by the I think the tornado pulled us out of the 5th skill, which is okay. Okay, come on. I don't know, this rotation, it might not be, you know, using the tier 3, right? You get the invincibility on the tier 3. That might be, like, you know, we get it on this rotation, right? But you could potentially get the tier 3 into the rotation every other rotation. So it might be, it might be wise, at least for the, you know, 60 to 30 bar phase, to incorporate the tier 3 into the rotation more. You know, you get interrupted less. See what I'm saying? I mean, you know, you do have some invincibility. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get. Oh no, we actually were fine there. Okay, we get proc. Oh man, we definitely missed that proc. The proc came. It came early. Got it there though. But you can see. So we were what, 350? I mean, even like he would have pushed him down right there. There's a ton of burst damage on that. He would have pushed him down right there. But we're still what, 6-7 seconds faster. And like I said, I know it would have been even faster had that proc actually worked out right in our favor. Yeah, definitely 100%. So I mean, I'm not gonna run it again. You guys can see, you guys can get an idea. I'm guessing it would have been like probably 3 seconds faster than what it was there. Right, so there it is, guys. There it is. I'm gonna end the video here. You know, I don't want to take up too much of your time now. I think that's all the testing that's actually required. Oh, hang on, I forgot to lose the glasses for this one. Okay. There, that's better. So yeah, I don't think I have to do any more testing to show like the additional rotations. I was thinking about doing that. I was thinking about, you know, showing like all of them, and you know, because there's what, 3 for his summer days, and then I think on the extra swords, I think there's basically just the one, right? We already know the one is better. Now, could you do something different? So for ABX, the one I showed you, that one's definitely the best. For null. The thing is this, would it be better to, because the damage is similar, right? You know, especially for null, you know, would it be wise to maybe switch it up, stay in that tier 3 animation for certain parts of the fight with null? I haven't tested it out that far yet, but you know, that could be a you know, like a hidden benefit using one of the different, you know, rotations where you're actually in the tier 3 animation where you're not canceling it. So you know, you can keep, you know, take that into consideration, and you know that the X-of swords, it's not that far behind this uniform, you know, with the better rotation. It's just, you know, it's not in for null. You know, it's not gonna, you know, it's not gonna make that much of a difference if you don't actually have this uniform. So if you don't feel that bad about it. But what I showed you for ABX, I think that's the best thing to do. You know, keep in mind for canceling the second roar, you want to use the co-op with Cyclops, and for the third one, don't attack so close to the roar, because Cyclops will come out. He'll come out, you know, prematurely, and then you won't actually get the you won't get the cancel, especially if it's a really good run, right? Those are the worst. It's like your best run, and you know, he strikes too early and you're like, what just happened? No. So there is that. Yeah, I think that's basically about it. That's basically about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. You know, I'm gonna try to get to another one actually right now, so I got something scheduled. So we're not running late, running into issues like I did the last one. Man, that was such a headache. But okay, so there it is. I'll catch you in the next one. So you stay tuned, you stay breezy, but most of all, you stay safe out there, friend. Peace.